What's going on, sports fans? Welcome to this week's edition of SportsVenting Weekly. As always, I am the Waz.
And I'm frustrated, Phil. What does as always mean? Were you not the Waz last week?
That's a good question. Sometimes I don't feel like the Waz. I'm not actually looking like the Waz because I'm looking like maybe 3/4 of a Waz right now. There you go.
Good for you.
Thank you. I feel proud of myself.
I'll let you know when I start my diet.
Thank you. Let me know.
All
right. Let's get to the update. The finals are set in the NHL, almost set in the NBA. So, right to the NHL, and could it just be me, or did I predict a certain team coming out of the West? I'm going to go with the expansion, Las Vegas Golden Knights.
Yes, you did. I can't believe an expansion team is in the Stanley Cup Finals. That's pathetic. That's just unbelievable. All because of a goalie.
No.
One player.
They had a great team coming out of the preseason. I will quote my good friend Tony Lopez from high school, who posted something on our last video from his son back in September. He posted a meme. You know what a meme is?
Yeah.
Picture with words.
Right.
It's Keanu Reeves scratching his head saying, the moment you realize the Vegas Golden Knights are better than the Flyers.
Oh, that's...
Ouch.
That's awful. Now, listen, I'm a Flyers fan. I hate the Capitals. They've been a longtime rival of the Flyers. So, I got to root for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Got to root for the Vegas Golden Knights. A great story.
I don't want the Washington Capitals winning their first Stanley Cup.
Well, there will be another franchise that is winning their first Stanley Cup.
That's right.
I mean, Vegas has had a dry spell. I mean, it's been 210 days since they've been a franchise, and they haven't won a cup.
Their fans have suffered for over 200 days without a cup.
It's tough. It's tough. The Raiders, I'd hate to be the Vegas Raiders in a few years. All right, so how do you see the series going, honestly?
I see it going 6 or 7. It's hockey. It's going to go deep, and hopefully the Vegas Golden Knights prevail. They do have home ice with games 1, 2, 5, and 7. They do.
Caps definitely had the best player in the entire series. Alex Ovechkin dominated Game 7 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Comes right out in the first 2 minutes, scores a quick goal. They had the best player, but I think Vegas has the best team. They have speed. They play as a team. They got phenomenal goaltending. At this time of the year, goaltending wins series.
Yeah, so what's your prediction?
I'm going Vegas in 5.
All right, I'm going Vegas in 7.
Okay, I'd like to see that.
Vegas in 7.
Nothing like Stanley Cup Finals.
Exactly.
In Game 7. All right, on to the NBA.
Basketball.
We have 2 series that are on the cusp of going to the finals. We'll take it to the West first. Last night. What happens last night?
Last night, Kevin Durant doesn't show up again in the fourth quarter. In the last 2 games, he has shot 1 for 9 combined in the last 2 fourth quarters and 0 for 5 from 3. He has not shown up in the last 2 fourth quarters.
Yeah, which really says something for Houston, because James Harden was 0 for 11 from three-point range last night.
5 for 21 altogether.
Horrendous. But the Rockets, they just grinded it out last night.
Yep, exactly. And guess what? Big news. Have you heard?
Please don't tell me it's about Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is out for Game 6 with his hamstring. He's out. Now, if he's out for Game 6, which is a clincher for them, how would he come back in 2 days and play in Game 7?
I say the injury's bad enough where they want him to miss a game, and he may be actually missing in Game 7. My thought is they have a game in hand. They have a throwaway game. They lose Game 6 in Golden State. He stays. He sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber. He's got little people coming in massaging his hamstring, and he's ready for Game 7 on, that would be
Monday.
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So I can't see Houston winning Game 6 in Golden State without Chris Paul. Hopefully he comes back. I'd love to see a Game 7 there.
Yeah. I'd like to, come on, Game 7 with Chris Paul, that's going to be great. That's going to be an awesome game. Now, let's talk about the Cavs and Celtics.
Let's talk about the Cavs and the Celtics.
Did the Celtics send their JV team on the road? What? I mean, it's unbelievable. They win games 1 and 2 easy, and then they get blown out in games 3 and 4. They send their JV team, and then they come back to Boston, they play the varsity, and they win again.
Yeah.
Tonight, they have no shot, Waz. They lose by 20.
No shot.
No shot. They lose by 20.
Okay. I thought they would have a huge shot because, all the LeBron fans are saying how tired and how run down LeBron is. And he's burdening everything on himself to take this team to the next level. I mean...
Cut the crap, all right? He just made his 12th first team All-NBA. The most in NBA history.
Congratulations.
12 first team All-NBAs.
Yep.
And the Celtics tonight are sending Jerry Seasting, Greg Kite, ML Carr, who else?
The Chief, Robert Parrish.
The Chief, Robert Parrish.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, please. Sending all those guys tonight to play LeBron.
Listen, I'm so sick and tired of the LeBron backers making excuses for him, saying how tired he is, how he's got nobody on his team. He has nobody to blame but himself. He assembled that team. You can't tell me the guys on that court with him weren't put in place because he wanted to change. And I'm sorry, he shouldn't be tired. The NBA made countless rule changes to the schedule this year to give them extra time off. No more 3 games in 4 nights. Very few 5 games in 7 nights. He should be rested. Everything is set up for sissified NBA stars.
He'll score 40 plus and go on to Game 7, and hopefully that'll be close.
And hopefully he'll lose. And his legacy will yet further be tarnished right below Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
All right. Are we done?
No. How's it going to play out the rest of the series?
Oh, Cleveland's going to win in 7.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
Boston's closing it out tonight.
Oh, my God. Yeah, with the backups,
yes.
the JV squad.
And I want to see Houston close it out in 7. I want Boston-Houston. I want Ralph Sampson against Larry Bird.
there you go.
Robert Reed against Kevin McHale. Bring it back.
81. They met in the finals in 81 and 86 with Boston winning both of them.
All right, well, let's see what happens. We'll be right in the thick of the things for the finals next week for the NBA and the NHL. That's all we have for this week. I'm the Waz.
And I'm Frustrated Phil.
And we're out.